Alright guys, hello and welcome back to another episode of Muv-Luv Alternative. Last time, some of the homies are done. Captain, Isumi and Kashiwagi are done. And Sato Dashima is also vaporized. So we're just gonna cover the aftermath of that, see how Sumita's doing, what went wrong. Probably be a pretty somber episode, but yeah, let's just get right into this. Let's get a replay.
国連軍特殊任務部隊 A01 所属泉みちる大尉並びに柏木春子少尉の英霊に対し敬礼
Today, the Empire announced the destruction of the Sadodashima hive, and now the entire country is celebrating. Apparently, there's going to be a huge ceremony to honor all the soldiers who were killed in the operation. It definitely wasn't a clean operation, but it's not like people would know about that. At least they're just happy it's dawn, right? Meanwhile, in stark contrast, we're only allowed to hold a private ceremony. We've got nothing but these trees for graves and no bodies to bury beneath them. That's the most we're permitted to mourn our dead, given our positions as members of the Alternative Force Special Task Force. Tomorrow's ceremony is probably meant to give the general populace the impression that Operation 21st was a huge success. Probably. They say it's in memory of the fallen soldiers, but they won't be given a proper burial either. Sadodashima's been completely wiped off the map, and with it the corpses of Captain Isumi, Kashiwagi, and all the other soldiers who were killed in action. Captain. I'm guessing this is her talk with the other squad members. Made sense. I was gonna like comment, I wonder who's gonna be in charge, but then in my mind I'm like, obviously it's gonna be a Hayase. Who else? So I guess she like went to the other ship. She got kicked out for our conversation. Just yeah, true. Higher quality clips. Only the best for the new captain.
大尉の部下であれたこと、いすみバルキリーズの一員であれたことを誇りに思います。風間
I always forget Kazuma's name, man. That's what she's called.
貴様の穏やかさは舞台の潤滑油だからな。はい。貴様との約束、とうとう果たせなかったな。許してくれ。タイ、そんな。手配だけはしてある。他の誰かと行くといいだろう。タイ。
Wonder what they're talking about here. We don't know, right?
新任どもくれぐれもよろしく頼んだぞ。はい、タイ。お世話になる。鈴宮、貴様の能力は決して誰に劣るものでもない。タイ。だが思い込みにとらわれ、自分で自分を追い込む癖が貴様の成長の足かせになっているんだ。貴様が全てを背負い込む必要はない。そして誰も貴様がそうすることを求めてはいない。姉さんを早く安心させてやれ。ついでに早瀬もな。はい。タイ、ありがとうございました。榊。はい。貴様はもう少し肩の力を抜くことを覚えろ。そうすれば
Kind of impossible for her, since it's literally her personality trait. But I get it.
貴様の人生のいかなることにおいても必ずプラスになる。
It's kind of I know it's kind of an emotional scene, but I never noticed this before, but everyone's like face start is a little different if you notice. Like literally everyone had a different one, which is kind of weird. Just saying. I wonder if it's like indicative of rank though. It could be.
私と同じ鉄を踏まないようにな。要領よくやれ。タイ、短い間でしたがお世話になりました。
Next, oh, Makoto.
鎧。はい。貴様の明るさは舞台の財産だ。どんな時もそれを失わないでほしい。ありがとうございます。ただ、普段の貴様はマイペースすぎる。時には人の話をじっくり聞く。
Will she actually learn how to do that though? Again, like with Sataki, it's kind of just their internal personality traits. That would be cool if they actually do work on that finally. Though to be fair, Sataki has, but can't really say the same for Makoto, I feel. Like throughout the series. はい、Amine. Mia's gonna be last, right?
とても激しく熱い心を秘めているな。貴様はそれを見せることが弱さや好きだと思っているのだろう。だが人がお互いに理解を深めるには本音や内面をさらけ出すことも大切な場合がある。人に頼るのも頼られるのもそう悪いことではないぞ。
True. She do be spitting some wisdom. Like she's literally nailing every single minor character flaw everyone has. Which, I mean, I guess if you're the captain, you should probably know that stuff, but it's nice to see. Tama. Big Tama. She did save our lives. Yeah, she did save our lives last episode. Finally gave her a sniper, man. And yep.
貴様に言いたいことはさっき散々伝えた。はい。常に己が戒めとします。よし。では、思い出話に付き合ってくれ。はい。私には、とてもよくできた姉がいてな。明るくおおらかな姉にコンプレックスを抱いていた私は、彼女とは心に距離を置き、冷めた態度で接していた。今思い返すと、あの頃の私は姉のようになろうと必死にもがいていたことがわかる。私は私でいいんだということに気づいて、やっと心から姉に向き合えるようになったんだ。
Yeah, I get the connection. Similar to Mia's relationship. That was nice to give her. Probably, I mean, she knows that, but she probably need to hear it from someone else to take it to heart sometimes. No, dude. Where's our hot spring arc with the new squad? Imagine. Rest easy, Captain. I'm not gonna break down and cry anymore. I'm gonna stop relying on others to help me back on my feet. Don't you worry, Kashiwagi. We're gonna wipe out every last beta from the face of the earth. Then your brothers won't ever have to set foot on the battlefield.
20分前の衛星画像よ。佐渡島だった場所のね。
Shit's just gone, man. Literally just disintegrated. It's just completely gone. I guess that's the power of 20 G bombs for you.
見ての通り爆心から半径40キロの空間は綺麗さっぱり吹き飛んだわ。
I don't know what the squares mean, but is this like a little part of Nagata gone? A Phase 4 hive has a max depth of 1.2 kilometers and a max horizontal radius of 10, which means the entire stab was caught in the explosion.
作戦は一応先行。だけど、能登半島から男鹿半島までの日本海沿岸部の被害は予想以上だったわ。事前の避難で人的損害はなかったけど、平野部の基地はほとんどが水浸しで使い物にならない状態。復旧のめどすら立っていないわ。 この事態を受けて帝国軍は現在二次防衛線を20キロ後退させて仮の防衛ラインを構築中よ。
Makes sense, right? If it's undefendable, since most of the land is unusable, might as well pull it back a bit. Even so, getting rid of the Sato-Dashima hive will give Japan some much needed relief, now that we've no longer got an enemy base on our doorstep.
休む間もなく申し訳ないけど、2週間後に朝鮮半島の
Oh my god.
を攻略する作戦が発動する。
We're running it back. As soon as I saw Operation 20th, I'm like, okay, run it back, dude. I wonder how it's gonna work this time, though. If we have no Susanoo, unless I doubt they can build one in 2 weeks, right? Unless they had a backup. But like, how are we gonna safely like use Sumika? That's crazy, though. 2 weeks, we're going back in. And do we even have the resources? Like, they use so much ammunition on this hive. 2 weeks, and without the Susanoo? I mean, hell, Sumika hasn't even fully recovered yet. Oh, we're going in? Oh my god. I mean, I wanted to see an actual hive infiltration, but Jesus, what a bomb to drop so soon. But I mean, you might as well know sooner than later, right? We're infiltrating the hive? Does that mean Sumika managed to get some good info from her reading? Like, where they store the G elements or something? S11's bombs powerful enough to take out a hive's reactor. And the cornered surface pilot's preferred means of suicide, so we're finally going to be equipped with them, eh? That's, yeah, they did mention that before, I remember now. Did we even see the, I mean, I guess they probably did. The people that infiltrated the hive in Operation 21st used them. I know they got like swarmed, but don't remember the explosions. Roger. I'm just interested in the details of this mission, because it can't be like the same thing. It's also like not just a secluded island, so you can't really just like circle it like you did with the other one and just attack from both sides. It's gonna be a little awkward for sure. Harder with less resources.
人類への貢献を鑑みれば、本来2階級特進の上、軍曹をもって迎えられるべきものだ。だが、我々オルタネイティブ計画に名を連ねる者には、そのいずれも許されない。公式には、訓練中の事故死という記録が残される。
That's fucking bummy, dude. Imagine like sacrificing yourself to destroy Sato-Dashima and, you know, all your loved ones just think you died in a training accident. That fucking sucks.
だが、人類がベータに勝利した暁には、必ずや歴史が諸君の挺身に光を当てるものと信ずる。人類はわずかずつではあるが、確実に勝利に近づいている。だが、依然その道のりは長く険しい。これからも数々の難局が我々の行く手に待ち受けていることだろう。だが、神宮寺軍曹に鍛え上げられ、いすみ大尉の下で磨かれた諸君であれば、その難局も克服できるはずだ。諸君のより一層の奮戦に期待する。
Praying on my hands and knees that Maya actually uses the good TSF this time, the purple one. Sure, she has to use it eventually. I think maybe the Isumi Tot might actually let her, give her the will to. But it would. I mean, I'm not saying that would have changed the whole operation, but it definitely would have like made things easier a bit, right? Surely.
取って A0 番部隊の指揮官に任命する。
はっ。
貴様であればいすみ隊も安心して任せられるだろう。
ありがとうございます。
欠員の補充は次の作戦までには間に合わせるべく手配中だ。よろしく。
We might actually get some new members. I wonder if they'll do something sneaky and introduce Sumita as a new member and just not reveal that she's a 00 unit. Because you can't really do the cover like you did with Susanoo if you want to bring her in, right? That might actually be a cool way to do it.
了解しました。
以上だ。
敬礼。後のことは任せるわね。は。
The 207th Training Corps has been effectively disbanded. Where the hell are they trying to get new recruits for A01? I bet I'm right. I mean, there's not really like a huge list unless they're actually done to introduce new characters, which they might, but it's kind of late. Actually, maybe they'll start sending us ordinary soldiers from now on, not like they need any more 00 unit candidates.
さて、正式に私が部隊長になったわけだけど、就任の挨拶代わりにあんたたちに言っておくことがあるわ。大尉がいようがいまいが、いすみバルキリーズはいすみバルキリーズよ。
First Lieutenant, you mean?
中隊名を変えるつもりなんてさらさらないからね。
Huh? That's fine.
ありません。
No, ma'am.
よし。いすみ中隊待機停止。
I forgot what it was. There's like three, yeah, the 3 rules, right?
次。次。
Oh, I was just not reading it. Make your death count.
大尉と柏木が命をかけて貫いたバルキリーズ魂を忘れるな。
Ma'am.
じゃあ解散。今日ぐらいゆっくり休みなさい。いいわね。了解。
Understood.
命令はいらないわよ。
She's right. We're the captain's subordinates. That's one thing that's never done a change, even now that she's gone. And her teachings will live on within all of us. Even if history will never know her name, we won't ever forget it. That's why Lieutenant Hayase didn't want to change the name. She wants to keep her memory alive. That's what it seems like to me anyway. While I've finally been given permission to visit Sumita, I hope that means her condition's stable now. This will be the first time I've gotten to see her back since we got back on base. Yeah, I know it's only been 1 day, but after 2 deaths in the squadron, it feels like it's been an eternity. Kasumi. It's been a hot minute since we saw Kasumi.
おかえりなさい。
Thanks, good to be home. For some reason, just seeing your face makes me feel so much better. I wonder why. See? Told you I'd make it out alive.
はい。
And I managed to bring Sumita home safe too, even though I couldn't have done it without everyone else's help.
はい。
I know she doesn't look so good, but since I said we don't have to worry. Being in the midst of a real battle was totally surreal, just the scale of it all, you know? And you know what? I did say, like, when they were talking about this is the first real battle, I'm like, what about the coup? Now that we went through it, I do agree it is a very different experience, just with hordes and hordes of beta attacking you. There were so many beta. No matter how many we killed, they just kept coming. But we all did our damnedest out there. Humanity didn't back down for a second. Though I guess it's hard to call it a decisive victory. We took out the Sarutoshima hive, but the rest of the island went with it. But isn't it amazing? It's the first time humanity's taken out a Phase 4 hive. Oh yeah, and I was totally fine too. I didn't get cold feet or have a panic attack or anything. Not bad, huh? They threw me into the middle of that huge battle, but for the first time, I actually kept my head and got the job done. Cassimy? Why is she being so quiet? Did something happen while I was gone? What's wrong?
たくさん
Huh?
たくさん辛いことありましたね。
It's been a little rough. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Can't really keep secrets from Cassimy, can I? Not sure why I even tried.
悲しいことたくさん我慢しましたね。
That's why it's hard talking to someone who can read your mind. Yeah, that's for sure.
ごめんなさい。
For what?
私何もしてあげられません。
Cassimy?
私はただ待っているだけ。誰の役にも立っていません。
What do you mean? Did someone say that to you?
スミカさんがやっていることは本当は私がやらなければいけないことなのに。
Huh? Wait, is she talking about Alternative 3? It's okay, that's not your responsibility anymore.
スミカさんも光月博士も
I mean, I understand. She is just hard stuck on the sidelines.
私だけが
Can't really do much, though. It's fine, Cassimy. You don't need to worry about that. You shouldn't have to go out there. We can handle it just fine without you. To me and Sumita, just knowing that you'll be here to welcome us home is a huge source of motivation. You have no idea how reassuring it is for me and Yuko-sensei to have someone else around who knows exactly what we're going through. So please don't be so hard on yourself. Come on, you can tell I'm being sincere, can't you?
はい。
If you keep talking like that, you'll make Sumika sad too, you know?
ごめんなさい。
No need to apologize, I just wanted to set the record straight. Must be hard having to see all the sadness in everyone else's minds. I'm really sorry. I'll try to be stronger. Did you visit Sumika already?
いいえ、まだです。
Cool, let's go see her together then.
はい。
See the damage. Hopefully she's fine. She's snoozing. Okay, okay. It's weird to see her in a different shirt. She usually has like we've seen her in like 3 outfits, but 2 like normal outfits. Actually 4 outfits technically. Actually 5. If I'm counting right. Most of them are from Astro though. Thank goodness, she looks a lot better than she did when we first returned to base. It's actually 6. Can you see anything, Cassimy?
いいえ、何も。
I see. Does that mean she doesn't dream? I wonder.
Ah.
What is it?
目覚めます。
Sumita?
たけるちゃん。
Yeah, it's me. Cassimy's here too.
スミカさん、おかえりなさい。かすみちゃん。帰ってきてくれてありがとうございます。
How are you feeling?
ちょっとだるい。
Gotcha, you should get some more rest then. Man, I can't believe how much I treasure these simple conversations now. After everything I've been through, I guess I finally learned not to take the little things for granted.
たけるちゃん、
What's up?
たけるちゃんの声が聞こえたよ。
Huh?
海が見えて島に近づいたらたけるちゃんの声が聞こえたよ。
Oh, she's talking about when the Susanoo was making its approach.
私 るちゃんがどこにいるか知ってたんだから。
You did, huh?
でもたけるちゃんのところに行こうとしたら、あいつらが邪魔しようとしたの。だから私邪魔するなってやっつけたよ。
Yep. Yeah, that was incredible. You really saved our butts out there.
でもたけるちゃん、私のこと好きじゃなくなっちゃったんだよ。
Huh? What are you talking about? I could never stop loving you. What's going on with her? Is she about to have another episode?
じゃあどうしてあんなことするの？
Why would I do what? I don't even know what you're talking about.
私どうしていいかわからないよ。
Huh?
たけるちゃんがいなくなっちゃうの。もうやだよ。
What are you saying? I'm not going anywhere.
やだやだやだ。
Sumika, look at me. You can read my mind, can't you? I do love you, and I'll be with you forever. Don't you see? I can't remember what his thoughts were after the laser thing. You were probably like a little frightened, maybe? And maybe that's what triggered it? Of course I do.
よかった。
I think you're just tuckered out after all that fighting. For now, just try to get some rest, okay?
たけるちゃん、手つないで。
Sure thing.
あったかい。
Yeah?
深い眠りに入りました。
Fast, man. Dude, I wish I could fall asleep that fast. I see. I did think she was acting strangely calm for someone who'd just been through a massive battle, that she stood out a ways to go before being fully stable. And yet, she's gonna have to do it all over again in 2 weeks' time, without a Susanoo, also. Man, I really thought she was past these little episodes.
いいえ、すみか
Yeah,
さん
I
は
mean, it wasn't
混
the
乱してい
same,
ません。
I was trying to say. She's clearly, like, conscious, and it's not like her brain's being overflowed with memories. Huh? Wait, did you see something?
すみかさんは白金さんが他の女の人
Oh
を
my
好
god.
きになったと思っていました。
I remember now. Sumika probably read the thoughts that Takaru was having about Maya, and that's what, like, knocked her out, maybe? Is that what happened? What? She did?
そのことをとても怖がっています。
I'm guessing that's what happened. That's the only thing I can think of when Tasmi said that. But why would she think that?
わかりません。
Right, all Kasumi can do is read and interpret the images. She can't trace Matsumika's entire train of thought.
ごめんなさい。
No, it's okay. You didn't do anything wrong. See, this is what I mean. She doesn't read thoughts as words, so when she saw those feelings of discontent in my head just now, she jumped to conclusions and apologized. Can you explain what made it different from all the other times?
イメージが読めるのは精神や思考が混乱していない証拠です。
So there's no haze of static this time, you mean?
はい。
But if her mind's more stable now, then where the heck would she get the notion I was with another girl? Don't flash it. Don't flash it. Okay, I thought he was trying to flash the scene for a second. I guess I better ask Yuko-sensei about this. You really can't put the pieces together, man. I'm gonna go talk to Yuko-sensei. Could you keep an eye on Sumiko for me?
はい。
updates. If anything happens, you know where to find me. So basically, I mean, we can't really blame Totter. It's not like he knew. It was just kind of like popping up in his mind. But if he didn't think about that, Sumita wouldn't have fainted. Everything might have went fine. But we can't think. It's literally not his fault. It's like technically, but not like. But it's literally not his fault, right? Basically, just stay clear-headed during your missions, and we'll be good. That is unfortunate. I almost hope he doesn't realize what that means. Just because he'd probably feel like shit if he did. Awesome. Thanks again. I'm coming in. Yeah, I do. Though I did notice one thing that I wanted to ask you about. It's probably gonna take a while to explain. You can tell me whatever you needed to first. Okay.
さっきも言ったけど、2週間後に朝鮮半島の高20号目標を攻撃することになった。
That's a little too soon, don't you think? I mean, Sumika hasn't even fully recovered yet.
高21号作戦は半分成功。
Okay, that's what I thought. I said that last episode, but I wonder like if opposing parties or just people observing would really count that as a success. So I guess she has to. How partial are we talking here? Like, did we even manage to get that reading? Oh, okay, that's great. Great to hear. What do you mean? I mean, I kind of assumed that, but it is good to get concrete evidence. Wait, so then... That's crazy. What? And then, yeah, I guess she got all that information because she read the beta from this hive and they knew all that about the other hives. That's cracked. So I wonder if Korea has like a lesser density of beta and that's why we're attacking it first. Either that, or is it just because it's the 20th hive and we're just going down the ladder? Oh my god. That's unbelievable. How is this not a full success then? Wasn't that the whole point of the operation? To prove that she can gather data, which worked? Obviously the Susanoo fucked up, but like, if you just use her for gathering data, then it's already like really good, no? Whoa, it's gonna take a whole week to analyze all of it? That's gotta be a metric shit ton of information. That's a good way to put it. How did Sumita extract it so fast? Are they learning about Sumita maybe? So we're gonna try to get another blow in before they catch on that humanity's going on the offensive. Smart. That's crazy though. Because a hive's almost like a labyrinth, so if you have like the direct route to the core, it makes it a lot safer. Got it? That made sense, but the Susanoo's... They can build it again! I was wondering if they might just put Sumita in the normal TSF, but apparently they can just build it again in 2 weeks. Okay. My worries have lessened dramatically. Huh? That made sense. Right, I guess that made sense, yeah. Yeah, literally. I didn't think of that, but that makes a lot of sense. So sucks we had to blow up the original up, though. Of course, if they relay intel from one hive to the next, we really had no choice. Letting them get their hands on that technology could have been the final nail in humanity's coffin. Like, even if they couldn't turn it into a weapon, maybe they would know how to counter the Susanoo next time we attack, so it was pretty important for that to go boom boom, right? Who the fuck is Tosin? We definitely heard that name before. Yeah, I was trying to say the IGF used so much resources. That's another big thing. all the resources. Will the UN still only be contributing a single fleet and landing force this time around? Huh? I'm kind of surprised though, since the information gathering was a success. Why, did something happen? I mean, they would try to spin it, right? Huh? Sure for the hive, but for like the greater war with the beta, it was absolutely a success though. Yeah, I had a feeling that was it. As much as I hate to admit it, I did catch myself thinking we could have just minimized our casualties if we just used G-bombs instead. But the reading was the real objective, wasn't it? You can't say it was a complete bust. Wait, they don't know? Huh? What do you mean? Does she want it to look like a failure? Holy... Still gambling. I liked it though. That's smart. Okay. How so? So we really gotta succeed this time. I see. So she's waiting to give up the hive and to show off the 00 unit's effectiveness until we've achieved a decisive victory that no one can argue with. Smart, smart. That way it'll really cut those naysayers down to size. Wait, as in the next one after Operation 20th? There's already another plan in the works? It probably just depends on how successful Operation 20th is, though. Obviously. What? All around the world? Are we gonna attempt to take back the Asian mainland, or what? I always figured that was a total pipe dream. A last-ditch effort we'd only resort to if we switched to Alternative 5. Is it even possible to launch an attack on that scale without dropping G-bombs? The OG? You want to evade the original hive? Hashstar. Wonder how that would affect the stability. I didn't really think of it, but like the other hives would still be around now. But it would be a major blow, obviously. Holy shit, humanity's victory might finally be at hand. But it's not like the other hives would just disappear if we kill it, right? I thought we were still years and years away from this. Yeah, we really gotta execute Operation 20th like extremely clean. Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. Right, yeah. Okay, I'm clear on that. But Sensei, what's going on with Sumika right now? She seemed to be in a lot of pain when I talked to her. Handle it how? As far as I can tell, there's no way she'll be ready for another mission in 2 weeks. And you said so yourself that we can't afford to mess this one up, so excuse me for being a little concerned. I like the sass. A little bit of sass. Damn it. I was already feeling emotional after seeing what happened to Captain Isumi and Kashiwagi, so when she said that victory might be within her grasp, I lost my cool completely. Huh? Wait, how is that possible? Why would her vitals be more stable? Kasumi was saying she improved too, but I don't get why.
それはこっちが聞きたいぐらいよ。
I mean, she's just
まあ、
constantly been
あんたの努
improving,
力の賜物じゃないの？
like every day, so just following that pattern, I assume. So you don't even know? Some expert you are.
それはごもっとも。でも、わからないんだからしょうがないわ。
So we still don't know why the Susanoo crashed in. Luckily, I'm a genius, so I already figured it out, but I guess it would be harder. Well, Yuto wouldn't know. Only Tataru can really figure it out. It's not like anyone else knows about his weird flash bats.
分かってる範囲でよければ話すけど、結論はまだよ。
I'd appreciate that.
わかりやすく話すの、結構面倒なのよね。00ユニットの頭蓋内は、あらゆる観測から
ODL
量子電動能を隔離するために ODL という液体に満たされているの。これには冷却剤としての役割もあって、彼女の疑似体温は ODL が全身を循環していることで発生するのよ。
Oh, interesting.
ODL は量子電動能の稼働率や時間経過に比例して劣化していくから72時間以内に交換もしくは浄化しなければならないの。
Huh. Gotcha. So that's why she always made sure I brought Sumika back every 2 days. Yeah, she needs basically a refuel on her brain juice. She only needs to be refueled every 3 days, but I guess since I didn't want to take any risks, can't say I blame her.
00ユニットの体内にも簡単な浄化システムはあるけど、あくまで緊急時の時間稼ぎレベルでしかない。完全な浄化には専用の設備が必要なのよ。 ODL を血
Sure,
液に
I get
例
it.
えれば人工透析機のようなものがね。
I get the picture. So what happens after 72
よ
hours?
くて機能停止。悪くすれば再起動しても人格と記憶の再現はできなくなるわ。
Huh?
つまり00ユニットである意義を失い、人の形をしたコンピューター以下のものになるってことよ。
I can't get upset about this. This is just the way it is now that she's the 00 unit.
以上が基礎知識で、今回のトラブルなんだけど、直接的な原因は ODL の異常劣化よ。
Abnormal how?
出撃前に浄化したっていうのにすごいことになっていたわ。
But she's supposed to be good for 72 hours, right? So why didn't she last half a day?
あんたが基地に連れ帰ってからついさっき
That's a little different. I don't know how that relates to seeing Tataru's lewd memory or not. So I might be wrong, actually. So that's why they wouldn't let me see her. I guess the process must take a pretty long time. But we still don't know why it degraded so fast, I take it.
そうね、最初に10レーザー級数体のレーザーを防御したことなんかも影響しているかもしれないし。
Kinda made sense. Use more brain power, use the fuel faster. But that'd be really unfortunate, especially if you want to go all the way to the main hive with her. It would be like, would she have enough juice? I don't know if you can, bring the fucking machine so we can refuel her off base or whatever. Huh?
前にも言ったわね。 XG70 そのものが00ユニットの体のようになるって。
Yeah, you did.
エンジンの出力が上がってグレイ11の消費が高まれば当然00ユニ
Made
ット
sense to me.
には
I
性
get
能
it.
化がかかるでしょ。それに続いて家電粒子法とムアコックレヒテ器官を制御してリーディングしてという具合に過剰な負荷が原因なのかも。
Yeah, I can't even imagine how hard it must have been to get all that info while having to maintain control of all those other systems.
わかりやすく例えると、ものすごく複雑な動きとルールのスポーツでいきなり試合に出されて頭も体も
Sure,
下手
yeah.
って感じかしら。
She couldn't think of any particularly complex sports to make that metaphor a little simpler, huh? Well, I guess those are a luxury in this world can't really afford. So the more complex processing Sumika has to do, the faster the ODL degrades, and the less time she has before her body shuts down.
そうね。
But we really can't have that problem for the next operation, otherwise it'll just be another failure, right? If another Susanoo just goes down. And we almost lost her yesterday, didn't we?
可能性としてはゼロじゃないけど、 そんな一か八かみたいな真似するわけない。XT70 本体にも簡易型の浄化装置は搭載されているのよ。
Okay, that's good. Makes sense. So you can kind of bring some stuff abroad. Oh yeah, that seems like a reasonable precaution to take. Not like the Susanoo's cockpit is strapped for space or anything.
昨日の場合、何がしかの要因によって ODL の劣化が急激に早まって浄化装置の処理能力が追いつかなくなった。
Might have been my bad.
その結果、フェールセーフが作動して00ユニットが自閉モードに切り替わった。そういうことよ。
An internal failsafe? You mean the safe mode then?
そうよ。自閉モードの低稼働状態なら体内の浄化装置だけでも最大
200 hours. It's kind of crazy. Huh? So Sumiko went unconscious for her own safety, basically.
そうよ。言ってなかった？
No, oh, you said that it wouldn't be life-threatening.
ああ、そっちの心配をしていたの？自閉モードで通用してると思ってた。
I didn't really get that either, to be honest. What is wrong with this woman? If she just explained that from the get-go, I wouldn't have freaked out back then.
言葉が足りなくてごめんなさいね。
No, there's no point in blaming her for this. She's like this in every world. It's my fault for not being able to keep up with her. So basically, the reason Sumiko was struggling isn't directly related to the reason she fainted or went into safe mode, I mean?
そういうこと。
Okay, so that's why Sensei only took a brief glance at the data when I got to the modem. In that case, I guess it's not that weird. She's more stable now than she was before. I mean, she's been improving more and more as time goes on. That's what I was saying. Literally.
記録を調べる限り、機体も00ユニット自体にも何のトラブルも発生していないのよね。機体制御や戦闘システム制御とリーディングの両立が過負荷なのかしらね。理論値ではその程度のマルチタスクでどうこうなるはずないんだけど。
Maybe some alternative 5 supporters tried to sabotage us?
一応その線も洗ったけど何も出てこなかったわ。
So we really have no idea what might have caused this.
彼女の人格や精神が完全ではないことが大きな原因の一つではあるはずだけど。
Seems like now would be a good time to ask the question I had. Actually, there was something I was hoping I could ask you.
ああ、さっき言いかけてたことね。
She said that once she got to the island, she could tell exactly where I was.
まあ、そのくらいは当然ね。まさかそれで終わり？
There is. Right after she mentioned firing the particle cannon, she started saying some really weird stuff. Apparently, she thought I'd stop loving her, or I was gonna leave her or something. I figured she must have been having another one of those episodes, but Tatsumi said it was different from before.
ヤシロは何だって？
She said Sumiko was convinced that I'd fallen in love with another girl, and that terrified her. And the fact that she could still read something from her was proof that she wasn't having another episode.
なるほど。それだけ？
Yep.
今は落ち着いたの？
Yes, I think she must have read my emotions, which I assume cleared up the misunderstanding. Do you have any idea what might have happened?
彼女は戦域に突入してからずっとあんたを観測していた。そうよね。
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
白金が他の女とか。
You did too, Tataru. Come on, dig deep, man. You think it could have been someone in my unit? Like maybe I was worrying about someone else's safety.
あんた中隊に好きな子でもい
He
るの？
just doesn't remember, man. It's crazy. No, though I do care a lot about them as comrades in arms. You think she could have mistaken that feeling for something else?
可能性はあるけど、リーディング能力は正常だからね。白金がいなくなるぐらいまでの勘違いはさすがに。
Well, let's see. Was there anything I was thinking about that might have given her that impression? Don't flash it.
あんたはその時何を考
Don't
えていたのか
flash it.
覚えてないの？
You don't need to. I'm pretty sure I was still trying to pick my jaw up off the floor after witnessing just how powerful the particle cannon was. That's one image that's gonna stick with me for the rest of my life. That's that much I'm sure of.
それだけ？もっと詳しく思い出して。
Don't do it. You don't need to, man. Just do the other CG with Maya. Where you're like hugging. Damn. Live POV. We didn't actually see this before. It only took one shot. It took out an entire monument in a single blast. And not only that, it eradicated almost all the bait on the surface too.
XT70 はオルタネイティブ計画内部でウェポンシステム 110A 私たちが XT70 を接収した目的は00ユニットの安全を最大限に確保するため
She calls that a bonus? She must be joking, right? So this is what the Susanoo or the 00 unit is really capable of. Sumika. 'Lieutenant always has that look on her face, man. She's always side glancing. Sumika, I hope you're okay in there. You're not getting another headache in there, are you? Alright, as much as I love this conversation, I actually am out of time. So we will continue this next time. Hopefully Tucker can get it. I really thought he did have a flashback of Maya like in the middle of the blasts. Maybe after the second laser it happened. But I guess we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. So thanks for watching, and yeah, excited. We're going back to a hive soon. That'll go crazy. Actually infiltrating it. Cool stuff.